What's up, guys? Welcome to the man cave. I think I should probably start calling this place the vape cave, since this is where I've taken to do my videos and mostly spending the day in vaping. So fuck it. From now on, welcome to the vape cave. Okay, today I wanted to talk about tips for new vapers. Some of the things that I think I would have liked to have known when I first started vaping. So I'm going to go ahead and enlighten some of the newbies out there about at least the things that I would have liked to have known when I started vaping. One of the first things that's good to know, e-juice or e-liquid. I think it's important to just sample, or at least, if you can go into a vape shop and sample some flavors, find what you like, stick with what you like, because there's so many flavors out there and a lot of them you're probably not going to like. So, if you can sample them, definitely sample them. But if you're buying, try to buy the smallest bottle you can until you find flavors that you enjoy. Another thing, if at first you do not like a certain flavor, give it a couple tries. Let it sit for a couple of weeks. You can come back to it. There's this one in particular I tried by Bonsai. It was Fairies and Cream, and at first I did not like the flavor. I thought it was too sweet. But, I vaped through a whole tank of it, and then after a little while, I tried it again and actually liked it. So maybe just because it sat a little bit, I'm not sure what it was, but, don't give up on e-juice the first time you try it. If you don't like it, come back to it, try it again in a couple weeks. Maybe you'll like it. So don't give up on e-juice like right away, like I said, you're going to be trying a lot. So stick with what you like, and sample here and there, but don't buy huge bottles of e-liquid, because they do get expensive when you start getting into the 15 and 30 milliliter bottles of them, and some places sell even bigger bottles, but it does get expensive. So make sure you're vaping what you like before you go and spend a lot of money on it. Okay, another thing for you buying starter kits out there, make sure you have a backup battery, or at least a battery that's gonna last you, because say you're out at work or something and your fucking battery dies, right? Fuck, you're trying to quit smoking, your vape pen dies, what do? Well, don't fucking go buy another pack of cigarettes, buy another battery, or at least a mod where it's gonna give you 2200 mAh, something that's gonna last you until you can get off work and get home. That way you're not gonna run to the store on the way home and pick up some fucking cigarettes. Okay, so definitely either get a backup battery and carry that with you, or at least get a battery with enough milliamp hours in it, mAh, that's gonna last you until you can get home and charge it. Or keep that in mind. Backup battery or a bigger battery. You don't want to go back to cigarettes if you're trying to switch. Alright. One of the things, like I say, I'm kind of guilty of, and I kind of want to put it out there, don't be a pushy vapor. I know it's exciting, and I know for a lot of the people just getting into it, it's new, and you want to run and tell all your friends that are smokers about vaping, and you want to, push this love onto other people. Well, some people don't want to quit smoking. Some people have tried vaping and they don't like it. So just don't be a pushy vapor. You can, if your friends ask about it, show them. Feel free to flaunt your vape in front of everybody, but don't be like, oh dude, you have to do this, you have to buy a vape pen, you gotta quit smoking. Don't be a pushy vapor. They're gonna respect your right to vape, so respect their right to smoke. If they ask about it, definitely tell them all about it. Encourage them to try it. But don't walk up to smokers and fucking be like, you have to quit smoking and vape. We're not better than them, so don't act like it, okay? Don't be a pushy vapor. Okay, for noobs going in to buy their first vape pen, you're interested in it, you've heard about it, you've seen it, you want to go check it out. Do some research, talk to some people. Obviously, if you've heard about it from somebody, maybe you haven't heard, but there's so many different kinds of vaping equipment out there that you want to know what to buy. So look at the the vape pens, look at the box mods, look at the RDA stuff, look into all of it, the twist batteries, the variable voltage, variable wattage. They even got variable temperature now. So definitely look into it and do a little bit of research and find out what would be best for you, because if you're trying to quit smoking and you're interested in vaping, find out what you would prefer that would help you the most to get off cigarettes. Don't go in there uneducated. Ask somebody, or at least at the very least, ask the person who you're buying the equipment from. I'm trying to get off smoking. What do you think would be best? You know, look at some YouTube videos and other great other channels out there that, you know, will explain a lot of different new stuff for people trying to get off smoking. I would recommend checking out Indoor Smokers. He is great over there. He does a lot of, you know, people trying to get off smoking stuff. I love that channel, so definitely check that out. So yeah, just know what you're gonna buy and know what you want before you go to buy. Know what would best suit you trying to get off cigarettes and getting into vaping. Okay, there's a couple different things about, like, they want to categorize vapers now. I don't know why they want to categorize them as either flavor chasers or cloud chasers, or, you know, I don't like to categorize vapers. You know, if you like to vape, you like to vape. Why categorize somebody? I like, you know, the big clouds, and I like the flavors. So which am I, you know? I'm not running around with RDAs and rebuilding my stuff to get the biggest cloud. I do like to blow big clouds. It is fun, but that's not what I'm after. If I can get a mod that'll blow big clouds and have great flavor, I'm happy, you know? So I don't think we should be categorizing vapers in these two categories. You know, if you're a vapor, you're a vapor. I'm gonna call you vape heads, you know? So fuck it. You're all vape heads to me. Okay, another thing, you know, stand up for your right to vape. You know, I know a lot of states and stuff and the governments are trying to fucking put taxes and ban vaping and stuff like that. You know, stand up for your right to vape. You know, vape where you feel comfortable vaping, you know, but don't let people tell you you can't vape, because you can. And if you're in a public place and they don't say you can't vape, you know, respect that. You know, if you're pissing other people off, respect the fact that they're not happy with that. It's a respect thing. So, you know, vape where you feel comfortable, but don't piss anybody off. This community is growing and it is pretty big, but we're still, you know, fighting the fight. So don't give us a bad reputation by pissing everybody off because you fucking want to be a badass and vape everywhere. You know, vape where you want. I'm not telling you you can't. I'm just saying, we want to be a successful community, we got to stick together and we got to have respect. So respect others, and, you know, we got to get a good image coming out of this community. So, you know, vape where you want and where you feel comfortable, but don't piss anybody off. You know what I mean? You know, if you want to vape while you're walking through the store, go for it. You know, you're probably not going to piss anybody off, but don't sit there and fucking blow in people's faces, and then when they say, what the fuck, you know, so I'm not smoking, you know, that's just an asshole move. There's going to be assholes that disagree with me on that. I don't care, but, you know, be respectful. And one of the last tips for noobs, for a lot of people that start vaping, I've noticed they have the cough, you know, like, well, when your body intakes something it's not familiar with, it's gonna try to push that out. So your body's gonna cough when you start you know, breathing in vapor for the first time. Don't give up. That doesn't mean that, oh, you just can't do it. You know, I've seen a lot of noobs try vaping and they go, I don't like it, it makes me cough. Well, think back when you first started smoking. You know, where you're sitting there sucking in huge drags of cigarette. No, you were fucking hacking and hacking and hacking, and that probably happened for a couple weeks. For me personally, and it only took me about 2 days to get over that. You know, I did not give up even though I was coughing. You will get over that. Don't let that discourage you. Anyway, just a few tips for noobs that I wish I had known. Thanks for watching. Check out the video. See you guys later.